DICK-NA3P, Roger, Roger, and what's the name?
3P, Roger, Roger, and what's the name?
Yeah, Jim, this is Dick, November Alpha 3 Papa, handle is Dick, and you have actually tweaked this radio before, but the only change is I put a different microphone on it. I'm using an ICOM SM6 mic. I have the bandwidth 100 to 2900, transmit wide, what else? 30% on the compression. The only difference is my microphone. Over.
Roger, Dick. Now, what's your location, sir?
Roger, Dick. Now, what's your location, sir?
I'm in wait a minute. You know, one thing I need to do here, I need to turn my mic gain. My LC was jumping quite a bit. I'm in Culpeper, Virginia. Culpeper. Now I'm at your recommended 60-some%, 2/3 ALC, over.
Yes, sir. And what radio are you running today, Dick?
Yes, sir. And what radio are you running today, Dick?
This is an ICOM IC9100. IC9100, over.
Roger, Roger. All right, you're in that wide transmit bandpass mode, 100 to 2900. Is that a Roger?
Bandpass mode, 100 to 2900. Is that a Roger?
That is a Roger, over.
All righty, and then compression on at a 3, 3 out of 10, 30 out of 100, Roger?
3 out of 10, 30 out of 100, Roger.
And that is also Roger. I basically have all the settings you normally recommend. The only difference here is I'm using another mic, which has a rheostat on the bottom, but I've got the rheostat at full output. There is no on. The little SM6 doesn't have a low cutoff switch. It's just a straight-up microphone, over.
Roger, Roger. So anytime you change mics, you need to go to your ALC and re-double-check your level. So let's do that now. As you look at your ALC meter with the mic gain in hand and say the magic word audio, you become a human test tone generator. Adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running 2/3, Roger?
Gain until your ALC meter is running 2/3, Roger.
Audio. It's pretty much 2/3 right now, over.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and let me listen to you for a minute.
Tell me about your antenna system, and let me listen to you for a minute.
Okay, I am running barefoot right now, 100 watts. The antenna is an end-fed wire by myantennas.com, 130 foot long with a 49-to-1 transformer or balun, feeding the 130 feet of wire. Plus, there is a little inductor at about 6 feet down the line from the balun, which, from what I understand, helps tune some portion of the 10-meter band. Honestly, I don't know what it does for sure, but it's in the line of the wire. So, but all I do know is the antenna does work pretty good on 10 meters through 80 through 10 meters, except for 60 meters, over.
Roger, sounds really good. I would suggest we could go to your EQ page just for a moment, your tone control page, and punch up treble EQ 2 clicks boost from where you are, if you can.
2 clicks boost from where you are, if you can.
Treble 2 clicks. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Okay, transmit. Wait a minute.
If you can just get to your EQ page, tone control page, it's a transmit sideband, whatever.
Control page, it's a transmit sideband, whatever.
Yeah, let me figure out. I'm not sure how to boost the treble on this radio off the top of my head. It doesn't have an EQ like some of the other radios do. Honestly, I'll have to figure that one out, over.
All right, to tell you what, why don't you back off mic 1 inch or 1.5 inches? Back off mic 1.5 inches from where you are, and why don't you tell me about the thing you like best about your radio?
Why don't you tell me about the thing you like best about your radio?
Okay, I'm probably, let's see here, 3 inches back from the microphone. What do I like the most? Well, this is a shack-in-the-box radio. The IC9100 is a shack-in-the-box radio. When I say shack-in-the-box, I mean it covers from 160 meters all the way to 1.2 gigahertz. I have the 1.2 gigahertz module, and honestly, there's nothing I can talk to on 1.2 gigahertz out here in Culpeper, Virginia, but I have it just in case. It does 160 through all the way through VHF, UHF. The only band it doesn't do 220 or 900 and some odd megahertz, but it does 2 meters, 70 centimeter, and 1.2 gigs. And it's not the newest radio with the waterfalls and all, but it's a very good radio.
Yes, sir. Well, it does improve your top end somewhat, working it just a little bit back, but you suffer some of the bottom end. So I would go back to running it just like you were, but I would consult my book for how to get a couple of clicks of treble boost additional from where you are, and just do that at your leisure. Consult the owner's manual. It'll tell you how to get you your tone control EQ page, and just punch up treble EQ 2 clicks boost from where it is. Now, if you have a parametric, the ideal frequency is 2.7. So just take it 2.7 plus 2 clicks from where it is, Roger.
2.7 plus 2 clicks from where it is, Roger.
Okay. Hey, Jim, I just figured it out. Wait a minute. 2 clicks. I just added 2 clicks of treble, over.
All right. So tell me the best thing you like about ham radio for 20 seconds.
The best thing you like about ham radio for 20 seconds.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I have all the clicks of treble I can get in right now. I have a complete +5, which is the maximum on TX treble. Let me see what I have on TX bass is right in the middle, over.
The what is in the middle?
What is in the middle?
TX bass is just 0, but TX treble is +5, which is as far as it goes, over.
Yes, sir. Well, leave your bass alone, because that sounds just beautiful. I would leave it where it is. And you know where I told you to pull back about 1.5 inches, maybe just half an inch. We're splitting hairs there, Roger.
An inch. We're splitting hairs there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, this microphone is so old. I mean, it's probably about worn out anyway. This SM6. I've had this SM6 microphone, I hate to say this, probably for about 35 years or more, maybe 40. I've had this mic since I bought my ICOM 750 in Japan in the mid-'80s, over.
Yes, sir. Well, it's got good upper mids. It's just missing the syllabic S. The S range is just not very articulated, Roger.
S range is just not very articulated, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thanks for the info. I could put the old hand mic back on here, which may sound better, but I'm going to let it go for now, over.
Yes, sir. I think you're beautiful. I wouldn't change a thing, really. It's all there. Your sound, your curve is really good. I would just leave it, and I think you'll enjoy the recording, Roger.
Good. I would just leave it, and I think you'll enjoy the recording, Roger.
Okay. Well, thanks again. It's always nice to get things tweaked up a little bit, and honestly, I don't have a very good ear because I was in the military, and the only disability I have is my hearing. So my hearing's shot. So I have a hard time tweaking these things myself, over.
Yeah, Roger, Dick. I think the thing was when you first came in, you were a little hot into your ALC, and we pulled that down, and it really sounds nice. I would leave my ALC out for a couple of weeks and just, you got to have something to do as you're talking. I would just look at my ALC and try to keep that ALC meter in the sweet spot just by controlling it with my voice, You might have to tweak your mic gain just a little bit to stay right in that, sweet spot of 2/3 on your ALC. But keep the ALC meter out and be looking at it, Roger.
ALC, but keep the ALC meter out and be looking at it, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thanks again for your help. And I was way hot on the mic gain on when I first called you. I didn't realize it was so hot. But anyway, I guess it pays to keep an eye on this stuff. So anyway, not much else to say here. Just a nice day. 74 degrees, believe it or not, on my back porch. It's unbelievable. We're having a heat wave. Unfortunately, a guy up in one land, I guess, is having a deep freeze there with his ice all over his antenna. It's quite a bit of difference between Virginia and wherever he was up in Maine, I guess. Back to you, KC9VKV from NA3P.
Roger. Well, I think the next stop is Miami. I'm hoping, I'm looking for some nice warm weather down this way. We're just across from Louisville, Kentucky. The Ohio River runs between us. I'm over in Indiana, just across from downtown Louisville. So we're looking for some really warm weather here coming up shortly. But anyway, Dick, I think we got you under control there. Sounded really good. And just remember, anytime you switch mics, always go back to your ALC and double check your level, because not all mics are created equal, and it's important to when you switch mics to go back and verify that you're in that sweet spot of 2/3 on your ALC meter. So let me say threes to you, Dick. 73. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and if you want to check out the recording, it's go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, and that'll bring up this recording, and it'll be cut number 1 in the series of 2500 Qso-Vlog air check recordings. So 73, Dick, and we'll catch you later. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.